Alright, what the fuck was I doing?
We can sanction Putin all we want. We can try to cut off his oil and gas, but Europe is wholly dependent on that, or at least to a large degree, and they're probably not going to want to continue sanctions if there doesn't appear to be an imminent military threat.
So, John, that is a big question on your part. I think that it's likely going to be Putin's end game. I just released, I do a podcast every week called Verdict with Ted Cruz, and I let in Ukraine and where it's likely to go. And I think Putin's plan is what you just suggested to his aid to go all the way to Kiev. But I expect that we will see tanks in the streets of Kiev, which I've been predicting for a year as a result of Biden's policies. But then I think his end game will be to negotiate a retreat and put in place a puppet leader like he had prior to 2014 who will follow his orders. I think that is a very bad outcome. The people of Ukraine want to be allied with America. They want to be allied with Europe and the West. They don't want to be under Russian domination. And so I think the answer is not military conflict from the American military, but rather using the economic tools we have to increase the price for people to carry out this assault. It may be too late. At this point, Biden's weakness has provoked this assault. And I got to say, John, a few weeks ago we had a briefing of all 100 senators, and one of the Democratic senators stood up and asked a question of the Secretary of State, said, why did Russia not invade Ukraine in 2017? Why did he not invade in 2018, in 2019, and 2020? And I have to say, several of us laughed out loud because the answer is self-evident. You have President Trump, wrong. Russia didn't want to mess with other things like aviation. Street 2 and he had the law in place and it shut that pipeline down. If we're going to deter
Cool.
aggression, the only way to do so is with strength, not weakness.
Ah.
And unfortunately, the Biden White House doesn't understand that.
Now, the Biden administration is on the ropes, as Sean and I just talked about, and it's going to use just about any possible excuse it can find to change the subject and then silence its critics. Now, let's just walk past down memory lane. First, they used the riots of January 6th as a justification to fence off the Capitol with razor wire. They did this for several months, by the way, costing us tens of millions of dollars. I don't even think we know the final amount. The FBI treated ordinary citizens who weren't part of any violence at all at the Capitol as dangerous insurrectionists and domestic terrorists. Second, they used COVID to villainize medical professionals who were actually treating COVID patients, who also saw right through Tony Fauci's bureaucratic blather and the CDC's cherry-picked data. Remember, our
Please,
medicine cabinet
I come
knew for
because of a
2
message
years
that was sent to
that
me.
lockdowns were just going to prolong the pandemic, and closing the schools was going to end up destroying kids' lives. Doctors who questioned Biden and all of the medical experts that were touted on television every day from the left. Well, the doctors
I
actually
came
knew what they were
following the
doing and had their
instructions you had left the
livelihoods
secretary
threatened.
of our embassy, but I wasn't expecting to find you near the corpse of a member of the Ordo Luminis.
We were told that there was a woman different from the other Enaixe amongst the Lugaid Blau. Someone who sometimes helped our people. This is why we talked to the man in the large house. But we don't really know who you are.
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the congregation. It means that I'm in charge of the diplomacy with the other nations. And yes, I have helped your people a few times.
A diplomat is someone who talks, right? Not someone who fights.
I know how to fend for myself, if that's your question. But will you tell me why you made me come here?
2 nights ago, we attacked a group of Red Suns who were taking away some of our people. Many of them fled. But we captured this man, and we made him talk. We wanted to know where they took our brothers. And he talked about a secret camp.
Why would the Inquisition take natives to a secret camp?
To confuse their minds. They torture
Brainwashing.
Until they renounced the truth and praised the sun. This red sun was mocking us. He said they would burn us, like the others. He had killed some of my brothers, so I killed him.
If what you say is true, then indeed, we cannot let the Inquisitors continue. But because you killed them, we can only take your word for it.
Maybe not. The Red Sun had a key on him, and also some words sealed in bark. We do not know how to set them free, but the Renaig say do, don't they?
Yeah.
The letter ordered this man to join the escort party of a group of captives. This partly confirms what you told me.
Do the words say where the camp is located?
No, but the address of the Inquisitor is written.
What is an address?
This is how we refer to the place we live in. I suppose the key you found is the key to his door.
So you can go to his house and look for more words.
Yes, we can look for more words.
You must do it, or the suns will keep burning our people.
Very
Yeah.
well. I will go visit this man's home. I will come back to you if I learn anything more.
Hurry.
So who do you prefer? Science experiments that might be gruesome but are for the betterment of mankind, or cultists that insist on burning people at the stake? Personally, you know, I have a hard time finding any of the good qualities of either faction. But there are good people in each. Alright, where am I going? Up or down? $44. Oh fuck. Cool.
Locked.
Cool.
If other sons come here, they'll burn me.
You're fine. 'Cause you're with me.
This letter mentions a secret camp. Apparently our man was involved in its creation. It also talks about a chest he would have had. In the quarters of the Order, here in San Mateos. We may find clues there that will allow us to discover the location of the camp. If this chest exists, there must be a key. It has to be here. Let's continue searching.
Well, I mean,
It's a key. Most likely the key to a chest, with the emblem of the Ordo Luminous. I don't think we'll find anything else here. Let's leave and see what this chest contains.
well, that was easy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, huh?
Hey, you! Who are you? And what are you doing in Father Claudius's home?
De Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation.
My colleague has been away for the last few days. May I know exactly what it is about your status as a diplomat that gives you the right to enter his home in his absence?
My status is the reason why the Mother Cardinal asked me to investigate. She wants to know where Father Claudius might have disappeared to. I offered to go to his home to see if I could find some information. Hence why I'm here.
Really? Well, I find that very strange. Why would the Mother Cardinal ask that some strangers who do not belong to our order try to find you?
How would we know? Perhaps you'd like us to go find her together. I'm sure she'll be delighted to see how you've been treating the representative of one of her allies.
That won't be necessary, but know that I am keeping an eye on you.
As you wish. I hope I don't see you again, Father.
I doubt this sly, bitter man believed your lies. Probably see you again.
We should make use of this moment of respite to go visit the quarters of the Order and find the chest bell. Let's hope they aren't infested with members of the Inquisition.
I hope we get to kill some of them without any, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Reputation loss. Because, you know, I've already beat one of their asses. Oh yeah, Uncle gonna be pissed. Cause like, just cause of certain dispositions, I think these fuckers kinda deserve death. Okay. Oh. Well, excuse me. But, yeah, I don't particularly... Is this it? Found it.
Thanks to these documents, we'll be able to show the natives where the conversion camp is, and the times when new prisoner convoys will get there too.
The Ordo Luminis is fearsome in a fight. If the natives attack the camp, they risk being slaughtered. But given the methods of the Inquisitors, I almost want to give them a hand.
I want to give them a hand too, though, so... Let's go help. Please stop me, motherfuckers. Please fucking stop me. Yeah, something about this faction, you know. Cause, like, at least with the science one, they don't outrightly discriminate against you. They cannot be trusted. I don't like them per se. But you're in no real danger up front. The first time we're introduced to these motherfuckers on the island, dude's burning a man alive, choking out another man, and what's it called? Choking out another man, and then confronts me on some prejudice shit. So, I mean, like... You know, it's kinda hard to defend these motherfuckers.
So, did you discover anything?
I did. I found some information that should allow you to locate the conversion camp. And I also found a note about a prisoner convoy coming soon.
Why come and tell us all of this if your intention is just to betray us?
Betray you? How so?
You're not the ones this so-called legate betrayed. We are.
You? I have no commitment to your order. It is with Ptolemy that we are allied. Your nation, that you are prepared to drag into a war against the natives, with the sole purpose of converting a few of them in your torture camp, even if you have to kill all the others.
What are you talking about? Are you saying Claudius managed to complete his great conversion camp project?
Don't pretend that you did not know.
I did not, but now that I do, I will do everything in my power to continue his work. And the first step will be to eliminate those who would denounce us. The Mother Cardinal focuses too much on politics, when she should be following her faith instead.
We will fight these monsters by your side, Onolminawi.
I was waiting for that shit.
You don't have to thank me. These men were our enemy. The monsters torturing my people.
Even though the Ordo Luminous' actions are atrocious, Ptolemy must not learn of our involvement in this matter. Our alliance could suffer.
Do not worry about it. We won't tell them.
And we will make these bodies disappear. Nobody will ever know what happened to them.
Except for our Mal, of course. Queen Deirdre will be grateful to you for helping us.
I hope this will help our relations in the future.
In any case, do not worry about this camp. She will not let our people be imprisoned. She may even ask for your help in destroying it.
I'll help.
In the meantime, please give her my regards.
Gartir Tumad on Ol Menawi. And thanks again.
Dang. Well, that was fucking quick. Well, I guess. Might as well make it more potent. I ain't fucking worked that hard to not make sure that shit maxed out. I might, cause, you know, I be running out of bullets a lot, and you can do some shit to the long blades to damage their armor, right? Also, oh wait. Alright. Science, I could actually start making my own ammo. But we could really use the charisma too. Could really use some vigor though. Alright. Get all my affairs in order before I do any of this. Probably gonna do scholarly expedition first, round out our team. Kind of. Shit. I also said I would get on with my partner Zombie. So, um, I don't know, I'm kind of playing this shit by ear. Uh, Man, you know, I'm kind of wondering, what the fuck's the level cap? Because I've never actually finished the game. I probably got to mid-game. Maybe not even that. Ah, shit. Alright, so check it out. Fuck me. I don't think this should take 12 hours. But yeah, at some point. Yeah. I swear, how do you keep your shit on fire? Tell me.
What an astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the Suns.
How could the chief accept us? All that's left to do is find Father Eustace.
Yeah, take that. I'm probably not gonna do any of that. Personally, I don't like Teleme.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. Desade, I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises
That's a
the theologians who
fucked up
discovered them,
name.
and we're also guarding her. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power.
Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
Goodbye.
May
Something
the
about
enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder how my people could accept a priest settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
great. So what we're gonna do once we find out that they forced their way in. Because we can't
Hello.
outright.
The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
Fuck you! I'm helping y'all motherfuckers.
I talked to Father Justinus. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on St. Matthias is conducted.
Okay.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Oh, alas. I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us, or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Ask where.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Mateus later, but first we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to, but I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
I imagine that someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack, but some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I'm the one who should be thanking you, especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
Okay.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favour of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of St. Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lair, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful.
Great. I should not have touched my eyeball. Oh my fucking eye. Ah, fuck.
Greetings. Desade. I'm handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
Oh. Talk about the stolen tablets.
According to your colleague, you were the one in
Ah, my fucking eye.
on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
Okay. Ask him about the night of the theft.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed, and the lock was intact.
Okay.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit.
Oh
What
my
matters
god.
to us is their value as proof, not the money we can make out of them.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the
Ah, my eye.
But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tension with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things. Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so it would give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Toledo
Right.
to study some new texts, but once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
Ask him about.
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Dionysius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the entire population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. I doubt everyone accepts it. How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanau. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work, if you don't mind.
I'm thinking about killing you.
I will leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Any insight? Either of you? On the evil son of a bitch. Wait, what the fuck's the mission? Okay.
Father.
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
Ask about.
Tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vigsnega, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthias, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right.
Okay.
So we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stay are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Redwood, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There are no Honor Manawi and no warriors here either. Did they all leave?
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt that one day we will manage to convince your kind to convert. But, in the meantime, we must settle for the miracle of great coexistence that this place already represents. Nobody thought we could live side by side with your people. And yet...
I must leave you. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm skeptical myself. I just don't trust these fuckers. Okay, back. My eye feels a little better. I feel like... Fuck, I'm thirsty. Fuck, I hate... Oh, come on, man. Time to vent. Time to kill them all. I don't... I just have a really hard time trusting you fuckers. So far I've had no reason to trust you whatsoever. Okay.
Hello. I am the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello. Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logaid Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
I have heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Telena and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them. They were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthias, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Sons, and they killed many of them. We asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course. And the worst didn't. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaitse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
I have to go.
What's up, fuck nuggets?
What's up, biatch?
I knew that the story would
I
be
sent
more
him a party
complex than
request
we
a
could
while
tell.
back ago.
The
I
priests
just got
separated
it.
this village into two parts.
Oh,
Oh, that was
Silence
by me, because
must
I
be
Yeah,
got
that-
better party invites. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that one was Michael. I sent you one whenever I first got on
Had they
GTA
followed their
earlier.
chief's example, this wouldn't have
You might have
happened.
Donnie blocked because he
Either way,
sends so
the
many
resentment
invites.
here is strong enough for a theft
I
to
don't remember blocking him, so
I only send invites when y'all are online. That's not just